Go. Yo, what's cool, guys? It's your boy Noah the Beast back here again on YouTube, and today, guys, I'm gonna be giving you guys my NFL Week 4 predictions. So let's get started. If you guys have not already, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and share this video with somebody that you know. So far, guys, I think I'm doing pretty good with my picks. I haven't really been keeping track, but so far, I think I'm doing pretty solid. Last week, though, I did get a lot of picks wrong because there were just so many upsets. But hopefully this week we can do better and we can be more accurate. So let's get started with going and predicting all of these games for week 4. All right. Starting off, we have Thursday Night Football between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. I think this game is going to be a snooze fest. I mean, I don't know who's going to watch this game. I probably won't because it's going to be a boring game. And also, plus, you know, that your boy Noah the Beast has some stuff to do for school. So I'm not sure if I'll come to watch this. I'm probably not going to watch it anyway because it's a boring game. But, I mean, it could be good. It is a divisional game. But let's talk about how both of these teams are doing so far this season. I mean, I think Seattle has looked pretty good. I know they had a rough week 1, but they were able to squeeze out 2 wins. I mean, obviously last week they blew the doors off of the Saints. And then who did they beat their first game? Oh yeah, they beat the Steelers their first game. So, I mean, Seattle has looked pretty good, at least offensively. I mean, I think Sam Darnold is continuing where he left off from last year. I love what I've been seeing out of their wide receivers and Jackson Smith-Njigba. I think Cooper Kupp's been playing pretty solid for them. So I like what I see out of the Seahawks. I think they look like a pretty solid team so far. As for the Cardinals are coming off of a rough loss against a banged up 49ers team. So we'll see. But I'm going to pick Seattle here. I think their offense has looked so much better than the Cardinals' offense. I'm not really too impressed with the way Kyler Murray has been playing so far this season. I just think Seattle's just overall the better football team, and I think they should be able to come out on top. So I'm going to pick Seattle here. I think Arizona could put up a good fight, but I don't think it's going to last for long. I think Seattle wins 27-17. All right. Up next, guys, we have the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Listen, I know that the Eagles don't play that well in Tampa. We always struggle in Tampa Bay. But the previous 2 times when we played Tampa and got destroyed, we didn't have KJ Brown. You know, we were a little bit riddled. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse, but we look pretty bad when we go into Tampa. But I think this Eagles team is different. They have a championship DNA. I think they're healthier. I think they're ready to go. I think even after winning the Super Bowl, I think this Eagles team is even more hungry than how they were last year. My only concern about the Eagles is just their offense. I mean, I know in the second half of that Rams game, our offense did come alive, but the first half of that Rams game and all throughout the season, our offense has looked very underwhelming. Like, we should be dropping at least like 27 points a game. Like, you know, this offense has way too much talent to only be dropping, 20 points, 24 points. You know, and then in the first half of that Rams game, we only had 7 points. Like, I expect more out of this offense. But I love what I see out of our defense. I think our defense has picked up from where it left off last year when we won the Super Bowl. As for Tampa Bay last week, they looked very shaky. I mean, they're obviously not going to have Mike Evans playing in this game because he's hurt. But they will be getting Chris Godwin back, I'm pretty sure. So Baker's going to be getting Chris Godwin back, which should definitely help their offense. But this game's a coin flip. I could see it actually being pretty close, but I'm not trying to be biased here, but I'm going to go with the Birds. I know I said, like I've been saying throughout the entire offseason, that Tampa would win, but I'm going to change my mind. I think the Birds are going to take this one. I think the Birds will win. I'm going to say 27-20. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Birds, with the championship DNA they have, I think they will be able to win this football game. So I am picking Philly. All right. Next, guys, we have the Washington Commanders or Washington Redskins going up against the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, whatever happened to Atlanta last week, guys? I mean, oh my gosh. They got shut out by the Carolina Panthers 30-0 last week. Like, guys, that was insane. Like, how do you get shut out by the Panthers? Like, what? Sorry, guys, my phone's going off. But anyways, I just think, bro, the Falcons are just horrible. I mean, I feel bad for both Drake London and Bijan Robinson. They definitely deserve to be on a better team, but the Falcons are just poverty. Like, I think they're one of the worst teams in the NFL right now, just based off of just because they got shut out by the Carolina Panthers. But I think Washington should win this game. I expect Atlanta to obviously score more. I don't expect them to get shut out again, but I like Washington in this matchup. I think they will be able to come out with a win here. And plus, I think Washington is getting back Jaden Daniels, because I know Jaden Daniels was obviously hurt last week, so they are getting Jaden Daniels back, which should 1000% help. But I'm going to pick Washington here. I think Washington will win 30. I'm going to say 30-16. 30-16 Washington. All right, up next, guys, we have Sunday Night Football between the Green Bay Packers, aka the Micah Parsons revenge game. Listen, I think Green Bay is going to destroy this Cowboys team. I know the Green Bay Packers lost against the Browns last week. I know, but I think the Packers are going to be angry. I think they're going to be hungry, and I think they will destroy this Cowboys team. Because, guys, look at how bad Dallas's defense has been looking this year. I mean, they made Caleb Williams look like prime Tom Brady and prime Peyton Manning last week. Like, they allowed Caleb Williams, a zesty quarterback, to drop 31 points on their head. Like, guys, Dallas has the worst defense in the NFL. And so, if they can make Caleb Williams look good, imagine what Jordan Love is going to do to this defense. So I think that Green Bay is going to dismantle them. I think Micah Parsons is going to want to get his revenge on his old team. So I think Green Bay is going to dismantle them. I'm going to say 31-13 Green Bay. That's what I think. I think Green Bay is going to dismantle them. All right, up next, guys, we have the Sunday morning game. This game is going to be held, I believe it's in Ireland. We have the Minnesota Vikings versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is interesting because I think both of these teams have looked pretty solid throughout this year. I mean, obviously, if you look at the Vikings, they're not going to have JJ McCarthy back. Carson Wentz is going to be their starter once again. And Carson Wentz looked phenomenal last week. Like, I think he went 14 for 20 passing, which is a pretty solid game considering he's a backup. But they dropped 48 points on the Bengals last week. They destroyed the Bengals. I know the Bengals don't have Joe Burrow because obviously Joe Burrow is going to be out for the year. I'm pretty sure that Joe Burrow is probably going to be out for the year. But anyways, to talk about the Vikings, I mean, they destroyed the Bengals, bro. Absolutely destroyed them last week. And their offense looks tremendous. I think their defense looks absolutely terrific. As for Pittsburgh hasn't looked flashy, but I love what I've seen out of Rodgers. Rodgers has been playing really well this year for them. But this game's a coin flip. I don't know, but I like Minnesota here. My gut is telling me to pick Minnesota, so I'm gonna take them again. I just love what I see out of their defense. I've loved what I've seen out of Carson Wentz. I expect a big game out. It's out of Justin Jefferson. I know Justin Jefferson, he hasn't really been having the best year of his life this year. And to be honest, so far throughout the first 3 games, he's kind of been struggling a little bit, but I still think Justin Jefferson's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. I think he should have a big game here. I like them in this matchup. I'm gonna take Minnesota to win. I think it's gonna be close, but I like them like 28-24, something like that. I like that score. 28-24 Minnesota. All right, up next, guys, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Patriots. I think that this game is going to be a snooze fest. I mean, I don't even know who's going to watch this game, unless if you're a Panthers fan or a Patriots fan. But I don't think anybody's going to watch this game. This game's going to be an absolute snooze fest. I mean, I don't know who the hell's going to watch it. But I like New England in this matchup. I know Carolina's coming off of an amazing win. It's against the Falcons, but I like New England at home. I love what I've seen out of Drake May. Drake May looks great. I love what I've seen out. I love what I've seen out of this Patriots team. Same thing with the Panthers. I mean, I know they started off rough. They were 0-2. They got crushed by the Jags week 1, and then they got crushed again in week 2. But Bryce Young, he played amazing last week. It's against Atlanta, so I expect Bryce Young to have a good game here. But I just like the Patriots at home. I think they will be able to win this. So I'm gonna say New England to win this game. I'm gonna say 21-17 Patriots. That's what I think. All right. Up next, guys, we have the LA Chargers versus the New York Giants. Listen, the Giants are absolutely pathetic, dude. They are horrible. I mean, horrible. I mean, I'm glad that they benched Russell Wilson. Obviously, they're going to have a new starting quarterback. They are going to be playing their rookie in Jackson Dart, which Jackson Dart, he looked pretty good in preseason, but we'll in a real game. So we'll see. And then you have the Chargers coming in, which obviously, guys, the Chargers have looked phenomenal this season. They look phenomenal. I mean, they beat the Chiefs week 1. In week 2, who did the Chargers beat again in week 2? I forget. And then they beat the Broncos last week. Oh yeah, it was the Raiders on Monday night. Yeah, that's right. So the Chargers beat the Chiefs, the Raiders, and then the Broncos. That's right. Okay. But about the Chargers, man, I'm probably going to be glazing them a lot because they're one of my 3 favorite teams, but I mean, the Chargers look great. I mean, their defense looks phenomenal. Their defense is ferocious. If you look at their offense, I'm still a little concerned about the running game because they don't have Najee Harris, but Hampton has proven that obviously he can be a good solid backup running back. But I think the Chargers are going to crush this Giants team. I don't even think it's going to be close. So I'm going to pick LA here to win this football game. I'm going to say 27-10. 27-10 Chargers. Because the thing about the Chargers offense is that, like, they don't really have the best scoring offense. Like, the way the Eagles and the Chargers play are very similar, where, like, they don't play flashy, they just win. Like, that's all they do. Like, they don't look flashy, but they just dominate. Like, I think the Chargers and the Eagles play very similar. But I like the Chargers in this matchup, and I think they should be able to take care of business. All right. Up next, guys, we have a first-degree murder coming. We have the New Orleans Saints versus the Buffalo Bills. I think everybody and their mom knows who I'm going to pick here. I'm going to pick the Saints. No, I'm playing. I'm not going to pick the Saints. I'm obviously going to pick the Buffalo Bills here. I think this is going to be first-degree murder on national television. I don't even think it's going to be close. I mean, I expect the best game of Josh Allen's his career here. I think the Bills look like one of the best teams in the NFL right now. I think they should be able to dismantle the Saints team. As for the Saints, there's nothing else to really say. They're the worst team in the league. I don't really think there's nothing else to say here. I'm going to say, I think the Bills hang a 50-burger on their ass. I really think the Bills hang a 50-burger. 52-10. First-degree terrorism murder right there. 52-10, guys. First-degree terrorism. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Cleveland Browns versus the Detroit Lions. I think this game's going to be another blowout. I mean, I give the Browns all the credit in the world. They beat freaking Packers, which I'm so happy for the Browns. I have a lot of respect for them. But the Lions, they're a whole different beast, bro. Like, this Lions team's hungry. They've been dominating almost everybody that they've played ever since they lost against Green Bay in week 1. I mean, they look phenomenal. I think the Lions look like, if not the best team in the league right now. Just based off of the way they've been playing, they've been looking like the best team in the damn league. But, you know, I'm going to pick Detroit here. I think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be as much of a murder as the Bills and Saints game, but I think that the Lions should be able to take care of business. So I'm going to say 37 to, you know what, here. I'm going to say 35-13. There we go. 35-13, Detroit. All right, up next, guys. Ooh, this game could actually be pretty good. We have the Indianapolis Colts versus the LA Rams. Listen, both of these teams have looked great this year, especially the Colts, man. I mean, holy crap. Daniel Jones has been playing like prime Peyton Manning and prime Tom Brady. I mean, holy moly, guys. Daniel freaking Jones has been having a career year, bro. Indiana Jones, I mean, Taylor Swift, you might as well break up with freaking Travis Kelce and date Daniel Jones. Honestly, bro. Like, Daniel Jones is probably the best quarterback in the league right now. Like, I'm just saying that, bro. Like, I'd much rather have Daniel Jones than Jalen Hurts. No, I'm playing, bro. I would never do that, bro. I'll always have my boy Jay Hurts. But, you know, I mean, Daniel Jones, man, you gotta give him credit. I'm so happy for Daniel Jones, man. He's been playing so great. Also, man, Jonathan Taylor has been looking like the best running back in the NFL this year so far. Thank God I have him on fantasy, because right now I'm 0-3 in fantasy, and he's been absolutely carrying my team. But, I mean, Jonathan Taylor, man. I love Jonathan Taylor, bro. He's such a fun player to watch. He's one of my favorite players in the league. He is awesome. They also have Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, I mean, Josh Downs. I mean, there's so many weapons on this. Looks great. As for the Rams, they're coming off of a really tough loss against it's against my Philadelphia Eagles. But I mean, Rams, you were up 26-7 against my Birds, and you still smoked that game. Like, come on, man. Like, you are frauds, Rams. But, you know, I don't know who I'm gonna pick here, guys. This game is such a coin flip. I don't really know. But you know what? You guys may call me crazy, but I'm taking Indiana fucking Jones to beat the Rams. I don't care, bro. The Rams are frauds. We beat them, bro. I'm picking Indiana Jones. Okay, what the frick is this thing doing? My computer's lagging again, guys. This is just great. I can't even do an NFL prediction video without... Okay, there we go. Finally, my thing stopped lagging. Alright, I'm going to pick Indiana Jones here. I think Indiana Jones will win this game. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to go 27-24, bro. Come on. Indiana Jones and the Colts are going to be 4-0, bro. Indiana freaking Jones for MVP, man. Indiana Jones, man. Daniel Jones, you're my daddy. Yo, pause. All right. That's crazy. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus... Hey, guys, sorry about that. The recording just randomly stopped. It's just because, obviously, my computer just kept being glitchy. But anyways, guys, we are back in action. So... while I was gone, guys, I picked the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat the San Francisco 49ers just because the Jags are the much healthier team. And plus, the 49ers are going to be playing, obviously, you know, their third-string quarterback. So that's why. And then I picked the Bears over the Raiders because I think the Bears' offense has looked phenomenal. So, obviously, I picked the Bears over the Raiders. All right, the next games that we will be predicting are these four. We have... the Texans versus the Titans. Again, absolute snooze fest. I don't know who's gonna watch this game, bro. Honestly, I mean, it's two of the worst teams in the NFL. I mean, Houston on paper should realistically be like 2-1 or even 3-0. But I mean, CJ Stroud, I don't know what's going on with him, man. Like, he hasn't been the same player ever since his rookie season. I mean, he's been having fits the yips, man. I mean, he's not been playing well. And then if you look at Tennessee's just Tennessee. So, you know what? I'm going to pick Houston here. I mean, both of these teams suck, but I just think Tennessee is even more sucky. All right, up next, guys, we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, both of these teams are struggling right now. Both of these teams have not started off their seasons good. I mean, obviously, you have both the Chiefs and the Ravens at 1 and 2. Both of these teams have not looked good over the first 3 weeks of the season. But, you know, I like the Ravens here. I know they got destroyed by the Lions, but we know that the Ravens are a regular season team. I just think both of these teams suck, but I just think the Chiefs are slightly more suckier. So I'm going to pick Baltimore in a really sloppy game. I'm going to say Baltimore wins, like, I don't know, 21-20 or something. I don't know. All right, up next, guys, we have another snooze fest of a game. We have Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and also the Miami Dolphins. This game is gonna absolutely suck. I mean, it's once again two sucky teams, but I guess I'll pick Miami here. I don't know, 20-17. I guess I don't know. All right, up next, guys, we have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Denver Broncos. This game could actually be decent, but I don't believe in the Bengals. They got blown out by the freaking Vikings, but I get it. You know, the NFL is a week-to-week league, week-to-week games, but I'm going to pick Denver here to win in a pretty solid game. I'm going to pick them to win. I'm going to say 23-20. 23-20 Denver. All right, guys, so these are my picks for week 4 of the NFL season. You guys can obviously take a look. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and share this video with somebody that you know. But anyways, guys, it's your boy Noahthebeast. I'm out. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and go Birds. I will see you guys next time.